all better. I like big plants, and I cannot lie. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make more funny noises, because that's how you do parkour. The ship doesn't swerve when it sees how big the iceberg is. Sound like a potato. It's happening. Nope, there I go. Oh my gosh. Are you ready for some top secret horse-based intel? There's a food that horses just love. It's carrots. I don't trust it. I caused a problem on purpose. No, not like this. Not like this, no. I was on land. Not random at all. It is, in fact, predetermined. I want to work. We were wondering if... Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I have to go. My people need me. Hello, friends. Weird. Twitch was saying that I was in subscriber-only mode, but I am not. I do see a little bit of frame rate issues. No dropped frames, though. So if anything seems to be wonky, please let me know. In theory, it shouldn't be. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Kind of hard to believe it is already Wednesday. I actually had to think about that, because it sounded fake. I like to get the loud music out of the way and get the game loaded and then paused so that I can come in and do my thing. Game capture. So, where we last left off, we don't have much time left. We have like 1 or 2 days to find an emerald, which I don't feel great about. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna try. No. Wrong rock. Yeah, I don't know why it's just hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that it's a Wednesday. Hello, Windu. I hope you're doing well. Yes! Oh, we got so lucky. We got so lucky right now. I could have spent all day and still not found one. Ah, we are being blessed. The crystal gems have given us their blessing. As soon as I am done grabbing this incantation, I will do my little shout-outs. Angus's Wraith Banishment Spell. Craft. And done. And we had 2 days to spare. Would you look at that? What were you doing just chatting, Windu? Not that you're not allowed to just chat. And I know you're lurking. If you are busy and cannot answer, I will not be offended. I feel like just chatting is one of those categories, though, that is so big that you literally have no clue what the other person was actually doing. It's exciting to me. I used to play some of my, like, retro or really small games in just chatting because I thought that it would be better for discoverability. Of course. And yeah, I must have missed your last just chatting stream. I was curious what you were up to. I'm so happy we found the emerald. The game smiled upon us. No. Okay. I guess we're petting you again. That's fine. This is fine. My crops are watered. My chickens are healthy. You know it's gonna be a good day. I'm having a pretty good Wednesday myself. I feel like things at my workplace are finally starting to really move along and pick up the pace a bit. I had a little bit of wine with dinner. How do you feel about today, Cataclysm? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Hi, Silencia. Cataclysm was one of the randomly generated names that the game gave me for that cow. And in Wildflowers, you can't name your own animals. You can only pick from their pre-generated names. So I saw Cataclysm, I fell in love, I said, absolutely, you have to be. You have to be my cow. Thank you for watering your plants. Now we're gonna pause and do a little shout out. Ooh, The Sims. The Sims 4 is a game that I bought and then never loaded. And now that I've started streaming, I've been watching more and more of the things that people do in The Sims, and I'm just like, yeah, that looks nice, and then I never play it. It's embarrassing. I mean, granted, there's really nothing wrong with wanting to support the gaming industry and buying games and not playing them. You like making people's dream homes. I think that's a cute way to do it.
It's so strange to see Angus like this, and I know Francis is beside himself with worry.
We'll make it right. We have to.
This game's getting intense. I am in the middle of winter, so possibly a lot of spoilers ahead because it's a very story-based game. But right now, we are preparing ourselves for a literal witch trial. It's kind of wild. Yeah, this is a very cute game, and the story gets incredibly deep and incredibly, I won't call it mature, but it loses a lot of the lighthearted whimsicalness, as the seasons progress.
How's that sweet potato vodka coming, Tara?
Here it is. Up to your standards.
It sure is. You're a master distiller. Did you use some of the instant brew powder?
Yes. I didn't have to wait on the still at all.
You know what they say. A watch still never ferments.
Thank you for the recipe.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about running out of ice at the bar.
You're not wrong, Damon. You are not wrong. Let's see. We have one very, very, very important task that we need to do tonight in game, and that is to head to the woods. I have a feeling once I get to the woods, they're going to tell me, okay, wait until the trial. And that's going to be the end of that. Okay, I don't see Thomas out. Let's plant some crops. Hi, Sophia.
Thomas has been grumbling that Marty is probably guilty, but he's obviously biased against him. I'm worried. Marty has even fewer friends here than I did at my trial.
Yeah. So, the game does take a turn. Now, granted, from the beginning, there's kind of been grumblings in the church about malcontents and what that means, and how there are strange people there's rumors that there's strange people in the woods at night. Now, welcome in, Desi. Now, unfortunately, out of that, we had an actual witch hunt. Like, an actual accusation against someone in town saying, I accuse you of witchcraft. And I mean, we are literally a witch, but the person who is accused was not one of the coven. So that makes things get really messy. And of course, we don't really know what does the mayor have planned. If, like, if there's a jury, if there's a trial, if the entire town says, yup, you're a witch, well then what? We are a peaceful backwater town. Do you really expect that we are going to burn somebody at the stake? Are we going to demand that they leave town, evict them? I have no idea what Mayor Soft is thinking. And of course, as long as the Coven has anything to say about it, we are gonna do everything in our power to knock some sense into the townsfolk. And right now, our way of doing that is banishing wraiths. Yeah, I figured captions was gonna struggle with that one. Wraith? Like a ghost. Yeah, it has no idea what I'm trying to say. So we are banishing the evil, possessing spirits that are, coming into town and kind of, forcing the townsfolk to start accusing one another. Our magical gate has been damaged. There is actually an unknown witch who has it out against us, it would appear. She has been following us since literally the beginning of the game. There's been cutscenes here and there. And recently, she broke that bramble gate, the, like, weird viney tree gate that usually protects this area. And she came into the area, but we have, like, invisibility, glamour magic to hide what's actually here. So she couldn't see the gate that she was hoping to find, and she left in a huff.
Is all in readiness for Marty's trial?
Yes. I just hope Francis made the locket in time.
Now that the incantation is prepared, there's nothing to do but wait until the witch trial to use it.
Angus tries not to show it, but he carries a powerful fear within him. He's pushed it away to try to keep himself safe, I'm sure. Unfortunately, that's had the opposite effect.
Yeah. Okay, I still need to find Parker. So ever since I want to say the end of summer or the beginning of fall, the town has kind of started this neighborhood watch program, and they've enacted a curfew. It doesn't seem like anyone actually enforces it, though. Well, we must have sold all of our winemaking equipment. I think we were in a rush to get some money real quick, so that's probably why. Welcome back. Let's see. Ah, yes, a topaz is what I'm missing. If it weren't so late, I would head to the mines to try to find one, but unfortunately...
Time for bed.
It's a little close to bedtime. You pass out at 2 a.m. in this game, same as Stardew. And speaking of Stardew, the perfect segue, in this March, we are looking to host a large charity Stardew Valley collaboration. So I'm gonna probably make a command or put it on a timer so that anyone who's in chat sees that that's a thing that's happening. But we are looking for players who are interested in signing up for a time slot to stream and try to raise money. We're picking an environmental charity. I have it down to 2, but I want to do a little bit more research first, just to make sure they are properly vetted. They're both listed on Tiltify, but I know that doesn't necessarily mean they are 100% great at how they handle their funds. We're going to be doing a late game save file, and the goal is going to be to decorate literally all of Stardew Valley. So you may have seen some of those aesthetic posts that people put out where they decorate, like, the beach, or they decorate around Hat Mouse's little store. Well, that's kind of the goal, except large scale. The whole town. It's a town beautification project, and then we're also going to raise money to help protect and uplift the environment in the process. So if you're interested, please let me know. You can either whisper me on Twitch, you can DM me on Twitter, I am on Discord as well. And we are actually going to be doing the planning for the charity event in the Discord. It is going to be very detailed, but I'm looking forward to it. Also, I just realized I need to fix my display here because the captions on this game run very, very low. And I want to make sure... Come on. There we go. I just want to make sure that the captions are visible. So we'll shrink Beans down just a little bit.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
I have a robot, by the way. Just as a little BT dub. I'm glad you liked the whistling. I was inspired actually today to make a command. I didn't make it yet, did I? Lyat has a command that says, it's been 0 days since I sang on stream, and I need to make that for whistling because I can't stop. Cannot be stopped. Can't stop. Won't stop. It's impossible. Okay, where are the topaz at? You can find a topaz here. This one I'm not really on a time limit for. This is just for a quest. I do wish that there was music in the mines. Yeah, we ended up going live about a half hour early today just because I am available. I don't have anything else I'm working on at the moment, and I'd really like to get a good chunk of this game finished up. Okay, well that's a sapphire, so that's at least something. It's the wrong gemstone, but you know, it's something. How is the audio, by the way? I know the game music can start kind of on the loud side, so I'm hoping that the balance is okay. Well, while we're here, we're gonna get more sand. Oh, I'm glad. Audio is the one thing that, like, I feel like I'm constantly tweaking things with, so I just want to make sure it remains functional at all times. It's a finicky thing to balance. And it's the one thing that usually we don't get a live check on how our sound is. Okay. We are now past the point of topaz. I think once we got to level 15, that's when they stopped spawning. And apparently you're quiet as a dormouse. I feel like that happens, when you talk, the little bars do the thing. It's funny, some people will keep their entire audio levels, like, solidly in the yellow zone, and they just want to make sure they're not peeking out into the red at all, or, like, topping out in the red. I thought peeking into the yellow meant that you were going to start losing quality. Okay. You stay right there. I have something
Got
for
something
you.
for you, Parker.
Oh, wow, thanks. These will really brighten up my living room. Maybe brighten up the mood in the house, too.
Oh, is something wrong?
You know, 'tis the season for the winter doldrums. It will pass.
Hi, Elle. Welcome in. I know, yet to me, yellow means warning. You don't really want to go into the yellow, but it is a safe zone to be in as far as audio quality is concerned. I know, I also enjoy Elle's signature hello emote set. And I want to say the mouth emote is one of his, like, tier 2 or tier 3 emotes, so not many people have that one, and it's kind of cool. We have a witch trial tomorrow. And we got super lucky. Within, like, the first 2 hours of being in the mines, we found the emerald we needed. Like, super. Oh, it's a bits reward. I just knew that it wasn't your, like, one of your base emotes. Lazy has it. Gotcha. I feel like that's a good incentive. But it is a very nifty way to say hello. I've been enjoying your art streams this week. I don't have any reason to believe tomorrow is not sketch day, but is tomorrow sketch day, perchance? I know you were moving your video game streams to Fridays. It's been nice to practice without any pressure. I feel like that's one of the most important things about art, is to, like, take the pressure off yourself. Which I think is why I tend to do a lot of sticky note doodles. Because it's a sticky note. It's meant to be drawn on and then discarded. Granted, I mean, I have been saving mine. I will tape them into my sketchbook. Okay, where is the topaz? Yes! It's time to summon a storm. We're gonna go play the Song of Storms at the beach. We're definitely not doing shady witchcrafty things, no. We're just gonna go play our little ocarina and it'll be fine. We are making just an absolute boatload of levitation potion so that we don't have to walk anywhere. I am done walking places. I have a broom, for Pete's sake. I have a broom for a reason. I'm gonna use it. But yes, unless I am mistaken, I believe tomorrow is the first sketch day of the year. Lyat does free sketches for people who come in and say hi in chat.
Hey, Tara! I'm writing a letter to my mom, but I
need to
keep
figure
messing
out
up and now I'm
what
out of
I want.
paper. Have any?
I think I can get you some.
Oh, he's gonna write his mother in South Africa. Here.
Here's your paper, Damon. So, what are you writing your mom about?
Thanks. Well, I don't know. I might be telling her about a new friend who's becoming kind of special to me.
No, I'm not gonna play with his feelings like that.
You better only be writing nice things, Damon.
Nope. I'm telling her about what a troublemaker you are. Thanks again for the paper. I hope you get to meet my ma someday. She's a really cool lady.
Thanks for the mojitos. No! No, wait! I'm dating Giva. I can't be your intimate friend, Damon. No! I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to lead you on.
I'm fed up with this witch trial nonsense. I like to put Otto up on that stand and let him see how it feels.
A new intimate friend. You give a man some French fries, and he's yours. He is yours.
I call a storm upon the sea to bring a glistening pearl to me.
Wahahaha. The key to anyone's heart is through their stomach. And you know, that's just a fact of life. It's how I'm making new friends at the new workplace. Like, I think it's a totally normal thing to do as well. Your husband gives you unexpected food and you cry. You're not kidding. You know, that's a totally normal thing. I feel like food brings us a lot of joy. It can bring some hardship, it can bring some sadness, but a lot of food brings joy into our hearts. Look at the coconuts! No, I don't think I will go to bed. Where are my pearls, though? I need pearl. Now I can make coconut oil for Team Rosa. And they will eat it. Because apparently that's what you do with coconut oil. You scoop it out of the jar with your hands, like you are Winnie the Pooh, and you just eat the coconut oil. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should check my YouTube channel. Because it was a whole thing.
Is it time for bed?
I don't think I got a single pearl out of that. Come on. Alright, it's time for spoilers ahoy.
I better go over to the town hall for Marty's trial.
Yup. Yeah, the game will not let
I
you
have the locket.
forget
Do
it.
you have the incantation?
Yes, I'm ready and waiting.
This better work. I want Angus back. The real Angus.
Francis is a
Wait,
witch now.
You're going to go sit with him?
He is my husband. You're still my friend, but...
Come on. You know he's possessed. You're a witch now.
Excuse me. That
Thank you
has
for the
not
clip,
been
Elle.
fully decided yet.
You can't deny your inner witch.
Citizens of Fairhaven, we gather today to hear another case of witchcraft. This time against Marty Emerson.
This can't be legal. Mayors can't try people for witchcraft. I'll sue you.
Angus Seaton, you say you have evidence of Marty's guilt?
Yes, Mayor Soft. You see, I was taking my evening stroll.
It's now or never. Dark Wraith, you have been found. I wish you to be bound.
Oh, my head hurts. I'm having a hard time thinking straight. Wait, what am I saying? Marty's not a witch.
Did he make you say that, Angus?
No.
This is a difficult moment for you, isn't it, Marty? Or should I say, Martin Mapplethorpe?
That's, not my name.
Oh, your father isn't Lance Mapplethorpe, real estate mega developer?
The guy who ran off to the Bahamas with his girlfriend after he got caught making shady deals?
He was never convicted of anything.
You didn't come here to find the best spot for the next Mapplethorpe resort.
Whoa, what?
You didn't try to buy Sophia's diner and Thomas's farm?
And everyone thought I was being too suspicious.
Look, it's true. It's true. I admit it. I admit everything. I mean, not the witchcraft stuff. That's messed up. After my dad left the country, I had to dig us out of a financial hole. So I came here to see if it was a good spot to build a Mapplethorpe signature villa. That's why you saw me down by the shore, Angus. I was taking pictures of the view and sketching out building plans. I wanted to get to know the island first, so I pretended to be a rancher. But I always planned to tell you who I was. The only one who knew this whole time was Otto.
Well, that's an exaggeration.
You were jumping at the
Pointing
chance.
fingers.
Said a resort would be great for Fairhaven's economy.
Otto, is that true? You know what a resort would do to the ocean round here? And the fish?
I was evaluating Martin's proposal.
So you let him lie to all of us?
Being the mayor is a difficult job, Violet. Not everyone can handle the hard choices, like your father.
Excuse me?
This man may have things to atone for, Otto, but he's not a malcontent. Now, I've got some questions for you.
I am not relevant at this time. Meeting adjourned.
I better go talk to Francis.
It worked.
Wow.
I can't believe it. Thank you for your help.
You made it happen too. That locket was perfect.
Thank you. Oh, Angus must be so confused, my poor Carino.
Yeah, it's not every day you get a wraith exercised.
But he'll be okay now, right?
He sure will.
Hooray! Hooray! Well, that sure was something, wasn't it? We should put that up next to the give a girl a dagger advice. We are dating gurus. The shade being thrown makes a Hollywood cafeteria food fight look tame. That was intense. Now, we kind of had suspicions about Marty not having pure intentions about being here in town. Thomas is his next door neighbor and caught him taking a lot of pictures of his, like, property and kind of walking around, and then he kept getting a lot of anonymous requests seeing if he was willing to sell. And of course, Thomas has had that farm in his family for generations, so he said, no, I am not willing to sell. So we knew something was shady, but Marty has kind of, like, been back and forth. He's been sketchy about telling you what he was doing in a past life. He always said he was consulting, and that he was moving to Fairhaven for a fresh start. And we kind of became, like, acquaintances, not, like, close friends, but we got to know him a little bit, and it did seem like he wanted to start over. He tried to run for mayor, he did not win, but now it seems like we're getting even more information.
I know Marty's type.
There were plenty of him in the town where I grew up. All they cared about were the tourists. Maybe I'll eat one of Marty's cows after all.
Wesley!
Just kidding. Or am I?
Wesley, you leave the cows out of this! See, okay. You're not gonna go eat one of Marty's cows. You're gonna take this wine and go
I can't
home
wait to drink some of
and
this while
read your
reading the
detective
latest
novel.
detective novels that came in.
Yes. You go do that. Okay? You leave the cows alone. Also, that's a totally normal human being thing to say. I'm gonna go eat one of his cows. Definitely a human, that Wesley. You want to get drunk and read Sherlock Holmes? Seems like, you and Wesley might have some things to talk about then. Welcome in, Kate. Oh, you are getting very close to the funny number. Y'all should definitely check out, Kate recently put out a YouTube video, and I was talking about my YouTube video as well. We were talking about how very normal it is for people to take a jar of coconut oil and, like Winnie the Pooh, scoop some out and eat it with your bare hands. It's very normal. Nice. So I was telling them that they should go watch my VOD from the Iron Chef Thankmas and your video. It's absolutely a super normal thing to do. You just missed a very, very big plot thing. Would you like me to explain what just happened, Kate? What do you mean, Laya? It's a totally normal thing. It should even be considered an entree, according to Team Rosa. The judges disagreed on that matter. Is that a video game thing? So it's a meme. I mean, some people who are hikers will eat things that are high in fat content, like peanut butter, oils, and coconut oil is something that you can eat. However, and I guess it is something that would be safe for, like, was it your friend who had celiac? Is that celiac disease? Or is it just celiac? I forget. Yes, we're talking about coconut oil. Because I just got like 10 coconuts on the beach. You took a bath today with a bath bomb that had coconut oil in it for its intended purpose. What, you mean you didn't take a big old bite out of your bath bomb? You're missing out, Boom. You know, you can cook with it, but just assumed it was like Crisco. So yes, it is a shortening. It can be used in like desserts. It's not a normal thing that people choose to ingest. And which is why I took issue with calling it an entree. But anyway, you guys who are just coming in, we just finished up Marty's witch trial. We have now had 2 witch trials here in Fairhaven, where literal townsfolk are being outright accused of being a witch. And the last one was very heavy. Everyone except the actual witch, right? I mean, there's now 6 actual witches in town. And yes, none of the actual witches have been accused of witchcraft. It's only been innocent bystanders. So Boom made onion-infused coconut oil soup. I mean, I don't like the idea of calling bathwater soup. I understand we have a whole soup meme, but bathwater soup is disgusting. Though I suppose there is the dude in, Disenchantment that sells flavored water, 15 cents. So I guess there is a little market for it. Hi, Shay. We are talking about the absolute most cursed things possible, like bathwater soup. I love Disenchantment, too. It is very, very good. Also, to both mods and channel VIPs, I have fixed the shoutout command. You may use it to your heart's content. It will not play a clip. Hi, Devin. Welcome in. Is it Devin? Is it Devon? Let me know. We are in winter. Bathwater soup. Maybe you came in at the wrong time. You definitely did come in at the wrong time. The first way. So Devin. Okay. I can remember that. We are playing Wildflowers, and we are about halfway through the winter. I'm very glad Bathwater Soup was not seen playing any games. You okay, Marty?
Congrats on your acquittal, Marty.
Like I'm supposed to feel better? If Angus hadn't recanted, who knows what might have happened?
He was accused of being a witch literally just today. And it was bad. It was very bad. More spoiler territory. So if you want to lurk, if you want to mute for a minute, that's fine. But, basically, we found out that Marty is, shocker, not a rancher, which we knew because he didn't know you had to feed the animals, lest they get sick. So, Marty is not a rancher, and, I didn't make the incantation. He's not a rancher. He is he's the son of a rich real estate agent slash tourist mega development kind of person, and he was looking to try to open a resort here in Fairhaven, which would completely ruin the small town vibes. You did not think your mentioning of a bath bomb would go in this direction. Well, it doesn't help that we were talking about coconut oil before Kate even got here. I was memeing about how I got... How many do I have? I have 18 coconuts. I was doing a little dance on the beach and running in circles and picking up coconuts. And, talking then about how, like Winnie the Pooh, we're gonna just take the coconut oil jar and scoop it out by hand and eat it. Because that's what a totally normal person does. Boom is always at the scene of the crime. You're right. I don't know if I mean, I have to trust Boom. She is our celebrity judge. She's a veritable source. Not enough coconuts for the chickens who like coconut oil. I mean, 18 is a pretty good amount, but that's a moot point because I am never not going to feed my chickens again. I will go and continue to buy 400 fodder at a time. I am not missing a feeding. Write it down and take notes, because I am not missing their feeding times anymore. The coconut, or the chickens don't eat the coconut oil. The medicine that you need for when the animals get sick. Oh, you heard something other than feeding. No, we were talking about feeding. We are not talking about feet. Sorry to disappoint. it was so funny. I follow Jazz from Stumped on Twitter, and she was just like trying to post an innocent cat picture, but the cat was kind of on her lap and her foot was in the picture. So before posting it, she literally like stamped a heart emoji over her foot so that people wouldn't see it and lose their minds. And I was just like, wow, is that what the internet has come to?
Should I go to bed?
No. It is a fair precaution, and
Am I ready?
I hate that it's a thing we have to do. I really, really despise that it's something we have to do. No, we are giving the chickens their food. I will not hit my chickens. I need to find a pine cone. Oh, good morning.
Dear one, I have a surprise for you, but I'll need some muffins to pull this off. Can you bring me 3?
Yes, dear.
Thank goodness Angus and Otto saw sense in time. Marty might have had odious golds all along, but that doesn't make him a witch. Oh, thank you. I'm famished.
Okay, it's a drink though, sweetie. Welcome back, Devin. Can I make her some tea? I can make her a lot. You get weirded out mid-gesture drawings because you realize you're putting feet on the internet. Oh no. Yeah, don't draw blank for free. It's starting to extend to feet. Ooh, we can try to make our pumpkin soup. Yes, chat, we are making soup! It's a thing that's happening. And, Giva wants 3 muffins. I don't know if I can make muffins yet. Oven. Oh, it's a dessert. I need flour and sugar. Yeah, I can make muffins. Unlock my feet for $5. Oh no. I just said that, and now someone is inevitably going to clip it and start demanding feet pictures. I need to stop reading chat. Well, it's out there on the internet now. Oh, you guys are wild. Oh no, the grocery store's closed. Start up an OF, but it is only purple feet. Okay. I need to make the pumpkin soup. I need to make the quiche. Hey, you. You want to talk about witchcraft things loudly?
Angus is having night terrors again. That's how I know he's back to normal.
You're not gonna clip.
Or whatever
Thank you,
passes for
Kate.
normal now. When he was possessed by that thing, he slept like a baby. He never does that.
That's so sad. You can only sleep well if you're possessed by a wraith and accusing people of witchcraft, and then once you're back to normal, you're back to having night terrors? No. Thank you for the follow, Devin. I've been trying to finish up Wildflowers, but I play a lot of farming sims, I play sandbox games, and I play platformers. And y'all, I'm sad. I haven't gotten to sing the raid song in a hot minute. And I'm having feelings about it. Have I ever played Wobble Dogs? I have not. I have watched other people play Wobble Dogs. And it does seem like a game I'd enjoy. I think I saw somebody was doing a giveaway for a game key on Twitter. I think I entered it, but I don't usually have good luck with that kind of thing. So here I am, trying to make multiple incantations to make it storm so I can get pearls. I could just buy the pearls. I could just buy them from the store. I'm glad you like the whistling. Elle, I need to steal your command. I need to make it a command because I can't go a single stream without whistling. I can't. I have adjusted my microphone settings to make sure the whistling comes through. See? These chickens are not gonna need your coconut oil, Kate. Look at these babies. It has been 0 days without incident. It will always be 0 days without incident, because even if I'm not streaming, I'm whistling. I promise. Scout's honor. So you know what? We learned Marty probably has a good reason to not be open for ranching business for literally half of the week, because he's too busy trying to draw out plans to make a resort here in town that nobody wants. Channel point redeemed to forget to feed chickens for a day? That's cruel. My poor babies. Marty did nothing wrong. Not Marty the human, Marty the chicken. And yes, Marty, Marty the human offered up the name Marty for Marty the chicken. And once I picked that name, he was like, oh, it's a beautiful name for a fine young lady. And I will never forget those words. So I need potatoes. I need flour and sugar. We are gonna go running in circles, but it's fine. You just want to see coconut oil. Well, I can't make coconut oil, but I can turn coconuts into medicine for the animals in my cauldron. Throwing bits at me for coconut oil. We will make it happen. Thank you for the biddies. Beans loves his little bean food.
So, haven't quite... So...
No, sorry, wrong button. No, I need silver! So, yeah, you can buy a robot to feed your animals, but why would you do that?
I wonder who would want to break into your coven circle like that. I tell ya, if someone trespassed here, Perry would be real sore about it. That's why she got her feathers ruffled when you just showed up last summer.
Yeah, I didn't actually try that, Zephyr. Please don't tell me you ate one of Marty's cows. You promised.
What's your favorite epic poem?
Pardon?
Your favorite epic? You know, Beowulf, the Odyssey, the Bhagavad Gita.
I'm gonna have to think on that one and get back to you.
Chat, what about you? Beowulf? I mean, that seems to be his answer. I'd be surprised if he answered anything else.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yep, detective novels. Yep, I know. I'm like just cutting him off mid-sentence now because I know he's going to say the same thing about his detective novels. Okay, how much silver ore do I have? None. None silver. You would think I'd go for one of the Homeric? I think it's Homeric ones, but nope. Beowulf. I have not read anything in a hot minute. Come on. Nope, I want silver. You did a giant comic book as a school project for Beowulf. I feel like that kind of makes it help stick out to you. Something that you liked so much, you got to like get creative and do an entire school project for. That hits a little bit different. It hits closer to home. It means something to you in your memories. Each page was poster size and you did it all in one night. That's impressive. You couldn't tell me a favorite because you don't remember any. I'm the same way with poetry, though. The only poem I remember is the one about the caged tiger, and yes, the tiger is out, and I only remember that one because it's a meme. I like poetry. And for a while, my window back into creative writing was poetry, because I didn't really know how to do anything else. You remember poems, just not epics. I tend to be better at writing, like, memoirs. Oh, your aunt is a poet. That's the one that you did that, like, holiday piece for, right? That was her living room? Awesome. You sometimes do illustrations for her poems. That's really nice. This is reminding me of back to 2018, where me and a bunch of other fans of a podcast, of all things, got together and created an anthology, and we were kind of doing that for a while too. The idea was that most of us were writers, but we did loop some artists in and asked if they were willing to do illustrations for poems, etc. And of course, it was all pro bono because we were all doing this as like a volunteer kind of basis. And we didn't even end up publishing anywhere because it got kind of messy with, we wanted it to be for charity, and we didn't want to have to, like, publish on Amazon and then be completely transparent about all the funds. Like, there's just a lot to do when you're trying to raise money for charity and, like, put all proceeds towards something to a charity. And on top of that, within the same podcast fandom, which is my brother and my brother and me, in case you were curious. But within that same fandom, I want to say, like, a couple months before we published, there was a big scandal that came out. Wait, what are you doing here? Are you ready? Are you ready? Guys, he's gonna make his witch Sona.
Francis, you did so well at the trial.
We're gonna design a witch Sona.
Well, I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do with this cursed amulet I made.
Give it here. I'll take care of it.
Just asking. Why didn't everyone in town hall freak out when that thing came flying out of Angus?
Because only witches can see it.
Lo sabía. I was afraid you would say that. You really think I'm a witch?
Absolutely. You have great potential, Francis. But first, you'll need a wand.
Wait, seriously?
And then we will initiate you into the coven. Speak with the novice. She was the last to join us.
I feel so strange about all of this. I hated lying to Angus about where I was going tonight, but he would hate me if he knew this initiation. Will it hurt? Am I going to have to sacrifice animals like my brother did when he became a Santeria priest?
No, you just need to read a special incantation in front of the ancient tree in the woods. My grandma gave it to me when it was my turn, and I'll write one for you.
Aww. Make a create wand incantation to help initiate Francis. We're gonna make a little witch Sona out of you. Was it Travis? No, it was, I forget which zine it was. It may have even been, like, one of their, D&D zines, but it was a fan-made project where they were going to supposedly put all of the funds towards charity, and then the person ended up saying, nope, I'm pocketing it, and they spent it on whatever they wanted to spend it on. And it just left a really sour taste in, like, the entire podcast fan base's mouths about doing stuff for charity. So instead of, like, having to be transparent like that, we were like, here, we're gonna post it on Gumroad for free, and here is a link where you can donate to the charity if you so choose. You're not a Mabim Bam fan, but you love Taz Balance. I like both. I liked Balance a lot. I really want to try to get back into more of their stuff. I stopped listening after... Excuse me. I listened to all the mini arcs, and I want to say I maybe started listening to Amnesty proper, and then I kind of just... I had a shorter commute, so I stopped listening to podcasts almost, period. And I haven't listened to Mabim Bam in a while, but I still enjoy the McElroy brothers and what they do. And yeah, it does get icky when there's IP involved. And of course, like, we were not directly affiliated with my brother, and me when we were doing this charity project. We were very solidly a group of fans that had nothing to do with the brothers directly. I love having a broom! You liked Amnesty, but you haven't been able to get into any of them since the one after it. Which one was after Amnesty? We had Balance, we had the mini arcs, we had Amnesty. Was it Graduation next?
Here's the incantation, Francis. Remember to only read it in front of the ancient tree, and when no one from town is looking.
Oh, believe me, I don't want anyone to see me having a conversation with the tree. Witch trials are not.
You will also need to bring an initiation incantation. Speak to the Farseer to learn more.
It was the one that Travis DM'd and did zero prep for the story. I want to say that was Graduation. And yeah, he got a lot of flack from the fan base about being a different kind of DM than Griffin. And, like, I don't know that all of it is, like, founded, unfounded, fair. I really don't know, because I have not listened to it. But, I mean, it's their decision to switch up who is DMing. If the podcast suffers for it, then that's kind of a lesson that they can learn moving forward. Like, oh, we didn't have nearly as much, like, audience retention, or, like, people didn't listen to this one, or people stopped halfway through. I don't know. Francis's initiation will be tomorrow. You care about the fact that he just gave up and threw away all of the... Did they not finish Graduation because of the flack that he was getting? Like, did they just kind of stop it partway through? I am very out of touch when it comes to the Adventure Zone podcast. I keep saying I want to, like, get back into it and listen, but I just want to try to find a better space for me to start working. They didn't finish because Travis didn't really write a story and he didn't have plans. Well, I mean, that will do it. I'm not going to lie though, as someone with I'm still learning my ADHD, but I got all excited about the idea of DMing different games.
Oh, am I ready for bed?
As it turns out, writing and planning and, like, literally setting everything up is a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. He thought he could just ad-lib an entire campaign. There's a certain... Oh, shoot. I forgot to update my first. Fudge! How dare you? How dare you let me betray you? I knew I would see it eventually. There's a power to being able to ad-lib some in Dungeons & Dragons, but really, like, this is why open world games still have a plot. Like, the point isn't just to run around and do everything.
Hey there, Marty. And Thomas.
Ha! Bet you never thought you'd see the two of us together, huh? But we share a common concern. We've heard howling coming from this area every night lately. If you don't mind, can we cut through your property to see if we can find any wolf tracks? Wolves are a threat to all the livestock on the island.
And I want to make sure they're captured humanely and relocated to a proper habitat.
Sure.
Go ahead, but I don't think you'll find anything.
Well, that howling has to be coming from somewhere.
We're gonna check the mountain pass area first. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Uh-oh. If they start looking around the lake, they might accidentally wind up in Ravenwood Hollow. I'd better check up on Wesley to see what's going on.
Wesley, you need to stop singing. You need to stop singing here at night.
So, you were trying to buy out Thomas's farm and mine too. Huh. Did you really think you would be able to get all of us to leave the island?
Kinda. Especially once these witch trials started. I mean, I didn't plan for that to happen, but it seemed like this place might clear out quickly once they got going.
That's really messed up.
Look,
yeah.
The creditors were gonna take Maplethorpe Tower. You came back here to help save your grandmother's farm, right? Well, I was trying to save the last building that still bears the Maplethorpe name. I'm not proud of what I did, what I tried to do. I was desperate, and I'm sorry.
Conversation started out real bad and got a little bit better as it went on. I want to say my issue with trying to DM is that I'm good at the story part, but when it comes down to planning out encounters and drawing maps that work really well for combat, that's where I struggle. That was where my roadblock was. And I want to say that, like, if you are not playing Theater of the Mind, if you are playing a campaign in Roll20 where, like, all you see is the map and that's what you have to go off of, doing it well really makes a difference. That's why you do it on stream, so you can buckle down. That would be a thought for me, but I think at the moment I am kind of out of the phase of trying to DM. It was a nice phase. I'd rather, if I were to do that, I'd rather just grab a pre-made campaign and try to run that. Because homebrewing the everything is a lot. And homebrewing the everything for your first attempt is also a lot. And to me, I feel like that might be what happened to Travis, is just, you know, getting overwhelmed with I'm homebrewing everything and kind of hoping that an actual story would kind of start to piece together and inspiration might jump at him. But if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. So we need to grow potatoes next for our pumpkin soup. We also need to buy flour and sugar so that we can make muffins for Giva. Because she wanted muffins for some reason. And we are dating. We are more than intimate friends. Which is why I feel guilty that Damon's writing his mom in South Africa about me being his intimate friend. It's like, wait, no, I'm dating someone. Don't
Parker
do that.
Is outraged. Malcontent or not, what Marty was trying to do here could have been very destructive. This place isn't just picturesque real estate. It's our home.
I will still never get over the people talking and, like, emoting so expressively and, like, talking about real serious stuff, and then 2 seconds later they're just... It's so funny to me. I'm not a home wrecker! I am never selling coconuts again. Do you have any, tea for me to buy? I just harvested my
If
last.
there was a resort here, surfing competitions would probably start up again, but the water would be ruined. Have you ever gotten a mouthful of really oily water? Gross, brah.
I feel like bathwater soup would be really oily water if there were coconut oil in the bath bomb. Just saying. Oh, you don't have any. You're out of stock of the black tea seeds. Okay. We're going to Ravenwood Hollow. So we're going to try to bring all the silver we can to get that enchanted wire. And we're going to talk to Wesley about why he is howling outside my farm at night. Because that's
I
weird.
just love going to the onsen on a cold winter day. Warms me up even better than my forge.
That's not gonna be enough. Just the one ingot? Okay, wait. Francis, can I buy some silver off of you? Francis, my new witchy buddy. Can you give me a hand? Dang it. You can't sell me silver. Ay, ay, ay. Well, you know what? We're still going. We have things to attend to. Welcome back, Devin. We just got the ingredients, and we're gonna make some muffins. I forgot I can make Turkish Delight. I need rose water. I'm muffin without you. Hello, kitty. Hey, guess what?
Oh, what a good girl.
You can pet the cat. What a good kitty. Hello, Amira. No joke, you love rose water, but it's really hard to get a hold of. I haven't used rose in much of anything. I mean, I am a baker, but I can't even say that I've eaten many rose-flavored things. She is such a cute cat. Okay, how much of the... I have 3. I think I needed 5. Dang it.
Wesley, some of my neighbors have been complaining of howling lately. Everything okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tara. Now that it's winter, nights have gotten longer, and I'm running out of my stock of potion.
What's in it? Maybe I could brew you up a batch.
I don't know. I got it from a witch I met before I moved to Ravenwood Hollow.
I think I might know the recipe, but it will require wolfsbane from the gloaming.
One no howling potion coming right up. So do you think this will really work?
Look, even in magic, some things have, what do you humans call it, a placebo effect? But if it works, it works. And it would be nice to have more peace and quiet around here.
Why you gotta put him on blast like that? Why can't a man just howl?
It's all too easy to keep my head buried in my books. My customers remind me there's actual life to be lived out there.
No awoos on the moon. Very sorry. Okay, but where is Giva is going to be the question. It is a raining Friday. I think she is not working. Yeah, she's closed Wednesday through Friday, so she would be in town. Oh, I'm enjoying this game thoroughly. And I'm glad we got to do a giveaway of it. yeah, I need to do a better job. I wanted to get a Twitch sub goal set up on my overlay again. Okay, are you at the church? No.
We called Francis to the circle, and I know he's freaking out. I'm trying to help guide him like you did when I was an initiate, but we just don't have time to do things the right way.
You're hungry, gonna go wake up roommate and see if food is the thing he wants. I mean, I've woken up Fudge before to be like, hey, food? Food? And as discussed, food is a very important thing to a human being. Perhaps a tiefling too. Where is she?
I love any excuse for fireside snuggles with Francis, but I'm worried. What if a malcontent tried to sabotage the ferry?
Why did you have an exclamation mark? What do you want? Nothing? Did you only want something up here? Well, that stinks. I love that music. I don't know where you are right now, Giva. I will hope that I can find you tomorrow. He is, in fact, hungry. Fair. Truly fair. Enjoy your lurk, Elle. We're gonna just keep doing witchy things in the background.
I have my wand and the incantation, Adept.
Then you are ready to be initiated. You will need a sponsor. Usually it is someone in the initiate's family, but...
Tara, will you sponsor me?
Of course, Francis. I would be honored.
Thanks.
Initiate Francis, take your place in the wheel. Novice, take your place beside him.
I thought I was upgraded from
Initiate.
novice.
You seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven? I do. As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part. Here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow when we are gone.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A Fairhaven witch comes into his power.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Is one of those things going to escape again?
No, but we must maintain our offerings to keep the wellspring balanced. Welcome, Initiate. We now have enough in our number to turn the season, but we still need to collect an adder stone from the gloaming.
Yes! I know what those look like. Let me help. I am the resident rock and gem expert around here after all.
Very well. The novice will accompany you. Tara, you should prepare and head to the gloaming when you're ready.
Yeah, we're not robots. When we started the game, everyone was always wearing a mask and a robe and a hood and a voice modifier because they were that afraid of the townspeople coming after them. I don't know why we stopped doing that. I think the game kind of wanted to treat it as a more casual thing. Once you discovered everyone's identity, they stopped wearing the mask and the robe around you because they were comfortable enough to let their guard down around you. I mean, however, now that, like, everyone is like, there are weirdos in the woods at night, I'm kind of surprised we have stopped. We usually only wear them for actual rituals. So the initiation, the turning of the seasons. Tara wore hers the first time she cast the Summon Storm incantation on the beach. So yeah, that was a very interesting mask, though. Francis has almost like a dinosaur of sorts on his mask. So if you were to create a witch Sona, 1, what would you call yourself? And 2, what would you put on your mask? Like, as far as names go, right now he is the initiate, Violet is the herbalist, Amira is the adept, Damon is the journeyman, and Shelby is the farseer, and then we have the high priestess. So they all have different kind of names. The problem, you know, I kind of like that. It's got a nice ring to it. You're just gonna go and use your name? Oh, the townsfolk are gonna find out about you. I don't know, with the amount of whistling I do, I would want to be the siren. I don't know if that's a realistic answer, but it is what I would like to be. It started as your craft name. Did I go to the wrong? I did go to the wrong level of the gloaming, dang it. I want to go to level 2. They switched the icons on me. I was wondering why this looked off. The klaxon. I mean, to be fair, my first username outside of I used to be Blue Dragon 610. Then I became Red Jazz Angel, and then I was like, that's kind of a long username, isn't it?
And you're sure this is safe? What are you going to tell Angus if I get zapped into the center of the earth or something?
Nothing, because that won't happen. Promise. I was freaked out using the standing stones at first. And they still scare me a little, but they won't hurt you.
It can't be worse than riding the ferry for the first time. Oof.
This will be totally normal, I promise. Fine, Grandma, because you have been told you have big Grandma friend energy.
This is amazing. In high school, we read this Shakespeare play about fairies. I loved that play.
Midsummer Night's
I
Dream.
used to imagine the world where the fairies lived.
They don't live near here, but you're not far off.
Fairies live nearby?
Whoops. Someone should have told you about that. And I thought I had to deal with too many surprises at once. I know it's a lot to take in, but we have to find the Adderstone.
Phew. Give me a second to compartmentalize, and I'm right behind you.
This is totally normal. I mean, the whole point of the Cool Gamer retirement home is that we all have grandma energy, or, like, grandparent energy, so to speak. Do you bring everyone cookies? I mean, I also am the resident baker at work.
I'll need a
Surely you can just get over here, right? Yeah, okay. You're allowed to cross, I guess. Thought I got this one already, didn't I? Not.
Is that another Echo Blossom?
Where'd you come from, Violet? Yeet!
The newest witch Amira seems to have gotten very, very close with Perry. I hope Perry is honest and tells Amira what she told me once. As much as Perry enjoys the occasional mortal distraction, she only ever loved Vivian.
Like, great-great Aunt Vivian?
What?
Wow.
Violet, how did you turn into Francis? I mean, I know we're witches and all, but that's weird. Your sister's a bigger baker than you, but you feed everyone that comes into your home. I like that, though. My grandma is the big baker of us, but I get it from her. Pew, pew!
Shoot! I don't think my wand is strong enough. Sorry, Francis. We'll have to come back another time.
I'm not complaining. That gives me more time to adjust to everything?
I better go see Zephyr. She upgraded my wand last time. I bet she has something in her shop.
Yeah, but she, like, just upgraded my wand. I don't love the fact that I have to upgrade it again already. And I don't... Oh, here we go. There we go. You used to be a professional baker, but you hate baking cookies. Takes too long, just want to eat them. See, my issue is I've become known for my cupcakes. But of course, cupcakes are time consuming. Because, I mean, baking the cupcake is fine. But then you have to maybe fill them, carve out the center, fill them, and then frost them on top of all of that. And it's just so much work. But I am getting paid by a coworker. She loved the s'mores cupcakes I made so much that she wants me to make them for her son's birthday party. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. Like, it's not a business thing yet, but I can do that. I'm gonna go through my 56 levitation potions so fast. It is your fast travel potion, basically. I really wish that cupcakes were not as time-consuming as they were. Because they're great, they're fun to make, they're tasty, but yeah, time-consuming. I might try to make the frosting up the night before and then, like, let it come to room temperature during the day. And then when I go to Grandma's, we can bake them, and then we can hopefully frost them right away. For some reason you enjoy doing cupcakes. Well, I mean,
Time for bed.
I enjoy them. It's just so much work. Ooh, look at those onions. Oh shoot, I forgot to plant my potatoes, so I better do that. You enjoy muffins as well? I like doing, my favorite muffins are cranberry orange, and then blueberry after that. What about you, chat? What kind of muffins do you enjoy? Blueberry muffins are so good. They are, and I love the wild blueberries, the ones that are like really tiny. Lemon poppy. I feel like Fudge likes the lemon poppy seed muffin. I don't know why I don't like chocolate chip muffins. I don't believe chocolate and breakfast go together. And I know I know I'm not alone in that thought, but I also know it's a weird thought. Lemon poppy seed muffins and corn muffins. Corn muffins are good. I love cornbread. Lemon poppy wins in almost any vacation. Vocation? Muffin, cookie, pancake, whatever. Variation. I was like, something feels weird about that word. But we got there. Oh, we are gonna boost the heck. I'm sorry, Shay. I just don't like chocolate breakfast. You had to argue with Grey Cat that American blueberries were not all the big kind he says don't have a good taste, that wild ones are tiny and delicious. Are the wild blueberries Maine blueberries? Because yeah, I mean, I like the itty bitty blueberries in muffins. They're my favorite. Today I learned. I like learning. We are boosting our spinach production. And we are gonna have to go make a, I want to speed up the growth of the potatoes if I can. You will literally eat blueberries until you're sick. I like pears. Like, I really, really like pears. They are my favorite. It's Saturday, so I want to say Giva is closed again. She is not. I can't say I would eat pears until I'm sick, because pretty much after one, I have made a mess of my face. There's juice everywhere. And, I'm like, yep, I'm good. I don't need another one. Hello, my dating friend.
You requested muffins, milady meteorologist?
These are perfect. I'll need a night to work on my surprise. Meet me by the Overlook tomorrow after 3 p.m.
Okay.
Do you think that Marty's trial was the last of it, and we can wash our hands of this witchcraft nonsense now?
Bye-bye.
Not really. No.
Thank you for lurking, spaghetti.
I was afraid you would say that.
Oh, wait, you want some tea, my darling? My darling intimate friend.
You must be a mind reader.
I am a mind reader. You want to candy some pears the old-fashioned way. You remember reading about them as a kid and imagining how good they must be. Yeah, you can candy pears. Some people will like... I want to say poached pears are a popular way to do it for desserts. First, let's go to Ravenwood, because we've got a thing that we can do.
Got something for you, Wesley.
Oh, Tara, thank you. It was really kind of you to help me like this.
Hey, it helps us too. If the Fairhaven folks are this upset about witches, I can't imagine what they'll do if they find out that there is a werewolf close to their town.
I'm sorry if I caused you any trouble with your neighbors. Every new witch reacts almost the exact same way when they finally get into Ravenwood Hollow. Francis met Ariel, and I swear his eyes nearly popped out of his head.
Ah, it was the backwards feet, huh?
I'm sure it was. I reacted the same way when I met him the first time, too.
We will buy the fancy paper. Alright, what do I need to upgrade my wand? The strongest wand known to witches, except you also have another one. So, I think you're lying to me, Zephyr. I think you're telling lies. I can literally see that you have another witch, or another wand in your inventory. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're gonna try to get some silver, because I have a quest that's wanting me to have enchanted silver wire, and I don't think I have enough yet. I might want to also work on getting a backup emerald, just in case I need another one. Just in case. So I can't remember if the first incantation for the first wraith needed an emerald as well. But I personally would not love if I didn't get the quest finished in time. Because I have no idea what would happen if I didn't have the incantation ready for Marty's witch trial. The game doesn't seem to be the kind of game with failure conditions. Certainly not going to game over in the middle of winter, year 1. Like, can you imagine the game being like, game over, try again. I don't know, did you all see that Shay started playing Coral Island on stream? It was very good. It is a game that I own and still have not started because I couldn't figure out if I wanted to play it on stream or play it by myself. But given that I have Harvestella that I'm playing tomorrow, and I have Rune Factory Frontier that I'd like to get back to someday, I didn't know if I wanted to add another farming sim to the lineup. Coral Island is so cute! See, I'd be interested if it's the kind of farming sim that I can, like, idly play and then choose to stream specifically for, like, story stuff. I would do that. And I feel like it would go by a little bit quicker. Wildflowers has the story cutscenes, like, sprinkled in hand with, like, everything else. So much copper. Okay, we are going to go to the late floors. I'm still getting all the copper. I was hurting for some money, so I ended up spending or selling all of my silver because I needed money to finish the greenhouse. I should have just sold fish fingers. Coral Island to me kind of looks like if the game Raft and Stardew Valley had a baby. Had a nice, beautiful indie baby. I do enjoy games getting pretty real about their climate science. Bottoms up! I need more silver. I'm sorry, Tara. We can't leave yet. We should go to the gloaming, though, so maybe we will leave. Where's my silver? The game's pretty much like, oops, all copper. Alright, Francis, let's go for a little trip. You seem so uncomfortable.
Being a witch is work. How come you didn't give me a heads up?
Sorry. I'm gonna make you do work now, though. We're picking up that special witch weed. It's different than the wizard weed from Stardew Valley. Yeah, I know. Drink up. Except everyone else can cross just fine. Not you, though. Oh shoot, I'm out of magic.
I could...
I have a potion, though. Very glad I have that potion, because I would not want to leave and come back. Well, pow!
What was that?
I think it was the gloaming reacting to my magic use. We should be fine. I just wonder how many times the gloaming can handle one of us doing something like that.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, Violet.
Is that? Yes.
Yeet!
Shelby is the most talented farseer I've ever known. But he isn't the only one on this island. Mama had the sight, and she dreamed that Shelby would come to us one day.
My abuela could see the future?
That gift skipped me. But maybe we'll come to Violet or Bastian in time.
Yeah. That hasn't happened.
Violet's mother went missing in the gloaming.
Lena said that the Adderstone would be inside one of these. But which one?
My time to shine. Let me take a look.
He knows those rock facts, everyone.
I think it's that one.
How can you tell? They all look the same.
There's a legend about Adderstones. They're usually made of a glassy kind of flint.
Have you worked with them or something?
No, but the strangest people come through jewelry repair shops in the city. And you remember all the odd things they say. Anyway, I could be wrong, but that rock has more specks of flint in it than the other.
Let's check it out.
Okay, yeah, you did say this one. And
I'm certain that's
a
an
keystone.
Adderstone, but what about the other thing?
That? It's a keystone. I don't know how it got here, but we can use it to travel to other parts of the gloaming.
Wait until I get this under my loop.
I wish you could, but we'll have to turn it over to Lena straight away. She's the only one who handles the keystones.
That's a shame. But if you say so, let's get out of here. As miraculous as it is,
Welcome in,
my brain
Andy.
is
Thank you for
overwhelmed.
the follow.
We did it. We found the Adderstone, and another keystone too, which Tara tells me is a big deal.
Oh, thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Initiate, you did wonderfully. I'm grateful you chose to stay with us.
Look, I still have reservations, but this gloaming place, it's amazing.
The Adderstone isn't all we need to turn the seasons, right? Because I have this sneaking suspicion that it requires more ingredients.
That's correct. Could you gather the rest of them?
Why me?
Sure. Everyone else is stretched thin right now.
Not as thin as before, but no, the path ahead isn't easy. Now that you've found this keystone, you can enter the next section of the gloaming, which is perfect. You'll need to tap the dragon's blood tree, which can only be found in that area. Tap the tree, place a bucket under the tap, and if you leave it for a few days, the bucket will fill with dragon's blood.
That's metal.
It's just tree sap, to be clear. This coven does not endorse gathering any actual blood. The herbalist will accompany you as usual.
I'll have this done in no time.
Hooray! That's metal! I know.
Have you spoken to the herbalist?
I
understand.
Hey, herbalist. Yeah, I don't know. I do think I would like to be the siren, actually.
I heard you and Francis got another keystone. Killer work.
So then I can play
I'm
my
so proud
flute.
of him. And you know me.
And sing
I'm
and
ready to
whistle.
go back into the gloaming whenever.
I'm ready now.
Sweet. Let's do it.
You two. Always going farther than before.
We'll be careful.
We like invented careful.
Violet, you yeet the Echo Blossom every single time. We invented careful.
So,
yeah.
what are we looking for anyway?
Dragon's blood, apparently. From the dragon's blood tree? Does that sound familiar to you?
Whoa, yeah, it does. I remember my mom telling me something about the first time she saw a dragon's blood tree in the gloaming.
I hope she told you positive things because we have to tap that sucker.
We gotta tap that, chat.
This barrier is too strong for me or Violet.
I have the strongest wand, though, Zephyr. What do you mean? Oh, wow, that did take a lot of magic. Bottoms up.
Yes! I knew we were gonna find another.
Yeet!
By now, Antonio's probably noticed I'm gone. I haven't come up with a good excuse yet. He senses my magic, even if he doesn't understand it. He never asks too many questions, but I've been stepping out late at night, a lot more lately.
He knows now. That's for sure. Those messages about Mom and me in the woods? Wearing our robes and masks? That's how Otto won the election. Did I ever tell you that? My dad had to drop out of the race after someone started blackmailing him about us being witches. We still don't know who sent them.
Violet, that's so messed up.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
Violet's dad used to be the mayor before Otto moved into town. That is really messed up. You didn't tell me I had to make a spile. Lena, what are you doing? Alright, well, while we're here.
I could.
Bottoms up. I'm just gonna keep chugging potions, it works. I still have more of the spirit flame, so I can continue to explore. Huh? Huh?
Oh, I was worried we found them all.
Yeet.
Damon. Damon doesn't like to show off, but he's one of the smartest kids on this island. He could go away to college if he wanted. Get a degree, join some city coven.
They
But
have
ever since his
those?
family moved here, he fit right in.
They have
Just
city
like a puzzle
covens?
piece. Snapping into place.
I mean, that was sweet. Huh. Cat hair. Ugh.
Oh, did you find another one? Let me see.
Are you ready? Yeet!
Bastian is still too young to realize he has the gift. But he does. I can tell. If I don't make it back, someone has to nurture him, or those gifts may never show themselves. He's more sensitive than he lets anyone see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We definitely cannot have a teenager joining the coven right now. Not when the town is already worried about... Or not when we're already worried about being discovered. So it looks like that way I need a stronger wand. And I need to go craft some spiles. But that's kind of cool. So when you don't have potions, you can donate things to the cauldron. Flowers usually do pretty well. Metalworking table. Do I have one of them? I do not. That's metal!
I'm sleepy.
Yes. We're making progress tonight. We're cooking. I was not expecting it to get so intensely plot heavy. Two hours remaining.
Good morning, Tara. Are you ready for the neighborhood meeting?
The what now?
Otto made them mandatory. Didn't you hear?
Oh, goody.
He's very authoritative. I've never known a mayor like him in India or England.
Oh, I didn't realize they were mandatory now. Sure, I guess I'll drop everything for another one of Otto's meetings.
Greetings, all, and thank you for
Yippee!
making my neighborhood meetings a part of your routine. We all know that our community is besieged by forces that want to harm us.
Like you. And capitalism.
Tell him, Kim!
Has anyone noticed more sources of harm?
I have.
Parker.
What is Giva doing up there in her observatory? No one knows.
Meteorology. I thought that was abundantly clear.
Oh no. Don't back down, Giva. You got this.
Then why do you spend so much time walking around at night? I've seen you in the woods, going into the old mine, standing by the lighthouse ruins.
Weather doesn't stop when the sun goes down, Parker.
Parker has a point, Miss Joshi. Why were you...
Otto, Parker, please, this is too much. For goodness sake, Giva might be higher up on the mountain of consciousness than I am.
Thank you, Cameron.
But Messenger Cameron.
I appreciate your input, Messenger. However, every claim deserves an investigation. We will return here in a week to hear the case against Giva Joshi.
I'm a scientist, not a witch. Is this the 1600s? You're all mad here.
The meeting's over, and, thank you all for attending.
So what, we're just...
I can't believe this. I came here to do research, not to be investigated by some power-hungry git. What's going to happen to me?
Hang in there, Giva. And maybe
Food time.
collect data
We're-
indoors
Bye-bye.
for a week.
We're accusing
I
more
suppose
people.
That's the smartest thing to do. Though if Marty and Sophia were fine, I will be too. Right?
You're gonna be more than fine. So we're just gonna accuse someone of being a witch once a week.
Sweetheart, I should have known. After what happened to Marty, I should have known.
It's not your fault.
Of course not. But I ignored the warning signs.
Have some tea. Take a deep breath. This is actually kind of wild.
You must be a mind reader. Ugh, I just made a batch of scones and this will be perfect.
Yes, you go relax, sweetheart. We have our date later today, which definitely I did not forget about yesterday. I definitely did not forget about it yesterday, nope. I'll meet you at the mountain lookout today between 3 and 5, just as we planned. I think I took care of the forget-me-not. Okay. Yeah, this is quite wild. We are just outright accusing everyone of witchcraft, I guess. And somehow they haven't managed to get a single accusation right. There's 6 witches in town and they haven't gotten a single one. Sorry, there might be 7. With what we're learning about in the gloaming, it sounds like Sebastian has some sort of inherent magical powers. Also, thank you for lurking, Inky. Enjoy your food, Inky, who is definitely not Lyat. Can you believe that they are accusing my intimate friend of witchcraft? This is about as close to home as it can get. I'm mad. You do not say that. How much did she want again? Yeah, she wanted 4. Okay. This is kind of getting a little wild. I mean, like, after the first one, I was, like, Natalia accused Sophia of being a witch. She was possessed by an evil spirit and made the accusation. I was like, okay, this probably is not going to be the only time this happens. And then Angus dropped an accusation. And I was like, okay, this is probably the last time this is going to happen. And, like, I'm starting to wonder if every non-witch is going to be accused by someone else in town. Give her, my darling. Oh no. Well, I mean, the weather got bad, but you love bad weather. It's your whole thing. Hi, sweetie. This is actually kind of perfect.
Here's some raspberry orange herbal tea that I've been saving. And your lovely muffins. And, as the pièce de résistance, one of my radio song balloons. Countdown from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aww.
many balloons testing my theory that the air current up here would catch the pedals, but it was all worth it.
I can't believe you did all of this for me.
That's I care about you so much, Tara. And that's unusual for me. My only serious girlfriend, other than you, was back in boarding school. I couldn't put on spectacles of affection like this for Alice.
Why not?
The school was quite conservative. That's English boarding school culture for you. I couldn't run the risk of the administration telling my parents. But nobody in Fairhaven gives a fig about who I love, as long as I'm happy. I can express my feelings however I want, so I will. I love you, Tara Wylde.
I love you too, Giva. Give me your cup.
Don't cry.
Pour you some tea.
And there it is. Proof that you love me.
I did bring you chai. We're going steady. That was so cute. And of course it had to happen when there's an actual thunderstorm. Like that is actually perfect. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it would have been romantic with the sun out and, like, the sun shining, but she's a meteorologist. She gets excited about weather like this. Perfect. Aww. Now, I am curious if once you hit a certain point in your relationship, like now that we were dating, now we're partners, I wonder if that stops you from being able to pursue anyone else. I don't know if the game allows you to have multiple partners at the same time. I only have eyes for you, Giva, and maybe just a little bit for Wesley. But just a little bit. Take the quiche to Vanessa. But first, we're gonna take a quick break. So I will be right back. I am back, and Fudge called me out over the break saying, "Why did you not update first?" Listen. I am not perfect, but I am sorry. Thank you. I hope you guys took a little bit of an eye rest. Screen breaks are very important. I should probably take more of them than I do, but I do have a blue light filter on my glasses to kind of help. We're hunting for more silver. There's some. And I'm not sure if I can upgrade my wand again yet. The game does seem to lock a lot of things behind quests. You should start wearing your glasses again. I like my glasses a lot. I like how I look in glasses, and I think that was a big component in me switching. Like, in college was when I finally got my first eye exam because I was having trouble seeing all of the, like, chemistry notes on the blackboard. And because I liked the way I looked in glasses, I was really eager to be like, yep, I'm gonna wear these all the time. And I even don't have a very strong prescription at all. So I've been told, like, you can go without them if you're, like, sitting, reading, just sitting at your desk. But I like them, damn it. I'm gonna have to draw some art, I think, for my Wildflowers Witch Sona. We could make a little art meme out of it. Because, you know, they always wear masks. They pick a color for the robe. They pick a name. You like your glasses. You don't like being sweaty in them. That is fair. I want to say, like, my nose pads on my glasses, whatever they're actually called, they get kind of ick. They get icky. Also, Momdria sent me a Facebook message the other day. She was like, have you heard of Words on Stream? You should check it out. It would be really good for stream breaks. And I'm just like, it would if I were in a better position to, like, schedule stream breaks. When I do the 2-hour streams, I don't feel like I need a break. When I do the 3-hour streams, I'm trying to get better at taking a break. Yay, look at that silver! Maybe a break reminder would help. It probably would. My other issue is I never know how long I'm planning on streaming for unless I know, oh, it's a 2-hour stream. I've been trying to wrap around 9 or 9:30. Fudge's work schedule has changed just a little bit lately, so he's going to have a more set starting time. And we don't have to get up quite as early, which is great. Because a 5 a.m. wake-up call is rough. But, I can make a break reminder. I also want to get a new stream journal. Or try to figure out how to reorganize the one I have. But I mean, I'm gonna run out of space in it eventually. That is a thing. Okay. We need to find Vanessa. Aha! They whisked me away this morning to accuse Giva of being a witch, and I didn't feed my chickens. But now I will, at midnight. It's fine. They're not gonna get sick, chat. They're not. I will let you know. I do think, if I'm moving away from the 2-hour stream... I was petting my chickens! I was petting my chickens and I passed out. My priorities are correct.
Oh, I don't...
Alright. Just let me chug some of that coconut oil and I'll be fine. But yeah, I think I'm at the very least back to a 3-hour stream time. So yeah, it might be good to start taking breaks after an hour and a half. I hope you're feeling okay, Cataclysm. I'm sorry I didn't make it to you in time. Yes. That's a good cow. Who's a good baby? I don't know, I think the Wildflowers cows are just a little cuter than the Story of Seasons cows. Look at how cute Cataclysm is! And it was definitely a move to not allow you to name your own animals. But that kind of plays into the fact that Terra is her own person. You know, you don't control Terra directly. You can't choose everything about her. She is still her own fully fleshed out character. You kind of just get to direct a little bit of how she acts in certain situations. They're so cute! Yes, I know, I'm sick. Look at my maximum energy. Oh my gosh. Being sick is rough.
Oh, thanks so much for melting down the last of my ore for me. Don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to get more.
Oh, Francis, you worry too much. By the time you're done using these ingots, I'm sure you'll be able to get more ore.
I can't help it. Worrying is my default state.
I feel you, Francis.
I think you should try to avoid worrying too much. It just wastes energy and doesn't help fix the thing you're stressed about.
Hello, I know that. That's why I'm so tired all the time, even though I don't have much work to show for it. Just getting through the day is exhausting. I've always been a worrier, I guess, but it got worse before I left home.
Did something happen?
I don't really want to get into it. I just left some things unresolved is all. And I don't know when or if I'm ever going to go back to settle them.
Hooray, we're friends.
I can't help but wonder if someone did tamper with the fairy. If anyone can fix it, though, it's Parker. And I'll be happy to take a torch to anything that needs welding.
Alright, well that's a fairly good amount. You should get more seeds. Definitely can't go to the mines while you are sick. I was kind of torn on what to have Terra say to Francis, because obviously you can't just tell an anxious person, just don't be anxious, forehead. It's that easy, because it's not. But just sometimes reminding yourself how much energy you spend worrying about something to see if you can kind of take a little bit of it into your own control, or just to be mindful about, okay, I'm spending this much energy here, how much do I have for the rest of the day? Something like that. I feel like it came across a little bit harsher than I wanted it to, though. Amira! I'm sick. And you're closed today. How rude. It literally just says to complete the forget-me-not tasks, and I thought I did that. That was his flower test, right? Is that his flower quest? No, because he had me get marigolds. Do I need to go talk to you, Parker? First, let's finish this.
Here! I just finished a batch of lunches for the kids.
This is just what we needed. Thank you.
Maybe my true calling was to be a lunch lady.
If you want to keep bringing me hot lunches, I won't say no. I can get the school board to reimburse me.
The ferry may be out of commission, but my garden's not.
Wonderful. Oh, life in Fairhaven is so haywire right now. I want the children to have small comforts to look forward to.
It's very kind of her.
So, did you know about Marty?
No, I had no idea. Otto usually asks for my advice on major decisions, but this time, not a word. Sorry, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
You know, that's valid. That's entirely valid. Parkour!
Now they think Giva is a witch? She's so nice and super patient explaining to me how all the cool tech in her lab works. I'm getting off this island, man. And I'm taking Violet with me. What if she's next?
Yeah, what if Violet were accused next? That sure would be weird. I don't think you have any quests for me,
It takes
right?
some real privilege to stroll into a town you've never even visited, then make secret plans to develop the whole place. Attitudes like Marty's have killed entire neighborhoods back in the city. I could set up a grazing field here, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off.
That might make it so that I don't have to feed them
You come
anymore.
back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
Alrighty. I do need more dirt, though. Okay, what other quests do I not have? I need to make the... Is he not possessed right now? He is? Really? They are only possessed during the town hall meetings, as weird as that is. Because I think if it were anything more aggressive than that, it would kind of lean more towards, like, oh, it's a demon that needs exorcised. But, I mean, we did say we exorcised the demon from, Angus. I don't know. I guess the way I like to look at it is that the wraiths might be smarter than they let on. And so they know if they make their host act all possessed and angry and accusatory 24/7, that they will be way more likely to be spotted. And that's too much attention. I think they want a more subtle approach. Okay, I don't need to water. And that's almost all of my energy right there. That's, wow. Okay, so I need to get some gold smelted down. I need to get some iron smelted down because I need to make a metalworking table. I I don't have one yet. And I can't build one at the moment because I'd need an iron and a gold. So iron, gold, and then we go to Zephyr.
I'm sleepy.
Come on. Are you working today, Natalia? You are, at 9 a.m. Still need potatoes. And we need to talk to Lena. Because I'm sure she's not happy that her husband is possessed. But let's see what we have. I will go back to Natalia's in just a second. I still find this music nice and chill. I converted all my silver, right? Yes. I forgot I could save up for some gold tools now. I kind of feel like I might not need them. My energy is so intense. Best I can do. Oh, I can make jewelry. Would you look at that? Definitely made the right call to get some extra gold made up. Maked up. So happy. Little baby. cataclysm. Tuesday. Oh no, you're closed. Womp womp. Womp womp.
Francis scares easy. If you're gonna be a witch, you gotta get used to being surprised every now and then.
I guess. When do you work again? Wednesday. And where are you at, Wesley? I don't think anybody works today.
So the two barely competent men are at each other's throats, hmm? Perhaps you should send all human men to another island.
Harry!
For safekeeping.
Otto and Marty
Wow.
do make that sound tempting, but I don't think it would solve the problem.
I like her.
So, a mortal man has accused another of being a witch, but he does not know that his own husband is a witch? Ugh. Every day I am more thankful that I am Fae, not human.
Can you date her? No, but we did find out someone else in the coven had a crush on her, and that Perry used to either be romantically involved with or was in love with our great Aunt Vivian, who was a witch long before we moved here. We are going to head off. This one. These symbols are starting to blur together a little bit. Whoa, it costs so much to use that wand. So much. Eight days. We have no potions available. And I want to say this is all we can do right now in the gloaming is wait for that sap. Amira, I'm sick. Wait. Hi, Francis.
Have you ever thought about marching into Otto's office, telling him he messed with the wrong witch, and turning him into a worm?
Every day.
No, but it sounds like you have.
We all have to daydream about something.
Tara, you don't need to lie. You've had that exact fantasy.
What did I say? And did you do that? Then from now on...
Yes, Mom. It's not my fault I stayed up all night petting my chickens.
So Otto was in on Marty's plan. Figures. And will he see any consequences for his actions? Highly doubt it. This town should have voted him out of office when we had the chance.
I mean, we all know that, Damon. We are not disagreeing on that front. Yeah, absolutely. Don't you want to see Otto ask Vanessa, would you still love me if I was a worm?
When my father's dementia came on suddenly, I had to step up to protect the coven and the town. But I can't even protect my family, Tara.
Don't say that. We'll free Parker. We'll do whatever it takes.
All these years, all the lying. Was it even worth it in the end?
That's the only reason that I hesitate to have a romantic relationship with someone outside the coven, because by nature I am going to have to lie to her about who I am. And especially, I mean, if you think about it and you want to get really sad about it, the fact that she gave that whole spiel about how with you she could put on these romantic displays of affection, she could be free to be herself, and how great that was, but we can't. Now, I say that, I genuinely don't know how the game goes, whether that information comes to light or not. I mean, of course, we could all live happily ever after, and I could just do magic in front of everyone and not care. That would be great, but I don't know if that's how the game plays out. So we need more dirt for this grazing field. We need 40 dirt. I'm also very curious to see how this ends. How does this all shake out? We're having weekly accusations now of someone being a witch. That definitely changes the entire vibe of the town. Yeah, maybe once I wrap up stream, I'm gonna have to design my own, witch Sona mask. I mean, if I'm going with a siren vibe, I could easily put some music notes on there. I could easily put some, like, swirly musical staffs. And of course, there's also a whole, like, fish scale mermaid motif that I can lean on if I want to be the siren. I mean, like, of course, I brand myself as a plant witch, but the game already has an herbalist. So I kind of wanted to do something else that still reflects me, but might just be a little bit different. I almost forgot that I need to go here tonight. Because, Lena, your husband has a little demon problem.
Lena, I mean High Priestess.
I know. I'll craft and cast this incantation myself, Novice. Just bring me the items after letting the Farseer look at them.
Don't mean to interject, High Priestess, but you know Parker better than anyone. Maybe you should choose the objects you want me to read.
No. It's better that I keep him occupied before he casts suspicion on one of us. We can't afford to lose a single member if we're to turn the season.
Personal item of Parker's and something crafted by Parker. Stop it. Angus, look away.
Okay, Parker.
Keep walking, Angus. Keep walking. Nothing to see here.
An old bus ticket stub. Why would you have held on to that?
Something crafted by Parker. Talking to him while he's working might suggest some clues. Because yeah, I don't see anything else that I can interact with right now. I mean, I guess I kind of thought I could do both things at the same time, but I guess not.
Am I ready for bed?
I am, Tara. 4 more days. I have some silk to sell to Kai. I think we're out of water. Here we go. Now we can make soup! And I promise it will be better than the cursed onion-infused coconut bathwater soup that we were talking about earlier. This is gonna be pumpkin. First things first. Zephyr is open, then Parker, then Cameron. We are on a clock. I need another pearl dust! Ah! Parker. I'm just gonna fly everywhere. Nothing to see here, Parker. Definitely not a witch.
Hi, Parker. How are you, feeling?
Never better. Angus and Natalia might have gotten it wrong, but I think we've really found the malcontent this time. So, what can I do for you today? Need something built on your farm?
No, just came in to admire your workshop. You're always working on something cool in here.
Oh, thanks. Not too many folks really appreciate handmade woodwork anymore. Here, I want you to have this. I've been practicing this new carving technique.
It's an owl.
Maybe when I get good enough, I can sell these in the shop too.
Well, that is cute. Thank you so much. I will bring the items to the Farseer. Okay. Consciousness Center is closed at the moment. Where, oh where, is Messenger Cameron? Here you are. Hello, sweetheart. Giva felt so bad about his inability to cook soup that she taught him how to make mulligatawny.
Have you had the chance to make some soup?
Yes, here you go.
We made pumpkin
Thanks.
soup.
I'll get this heated up in the kettle straight away. You're welcome to stop by every Sunday for some soup, if you like.
Soup Sunday!
I finally realized where I recognized Marty. It's been bothering me all this time. I saw him at a party in Hollywood once before I joined the league. He was arguing with a bouncer at a club, trying to get in. He dropped the Maplethorpe name, but no dice. I wonder if that's what he wanted to do here. Build a trendy nightclub where he could always be a VIP.
Hi, Sophia.
Witch or not, I can't believe Marty came here hoping to turn our island into some fancy resort. I bet he was hoping to replace my diner with some trendy place that only serves avocado toast and matcha lattes.
We would never let that happen, Sophia.
Damn right we won't.
You tell him, Sophia. Back and full of pizza. That's the best way to be, if I can be honest.
If I'm judged guilty, are they going to burn me at the...
No, that is not a thing I'm going to let happen.
It's all right. Quite likely that my rage will make me spontaneously combust.
It's okay, sweetheart. Drink your tea. Stand up. Look at me in the eyes. Drink your tea. Take a deep breath.
You must be a mind reader.
I am. You also just told me. Incandescent in several ways. Okay. What are we doing? We are buying pearls to turn into pearl dust. Thank you.
Ah, you never realize how much you care about something until it mysteriously breaks down. I love you, Fairhaven Fairy. I need you. Please, come back to me.
Did they decide?
But what about Angus?
There's room in our relationship for the fairy. Don't worry.
Did they decide she's a witch? They did. Parker is possessed now. We're just going down the line. And give us asking the questions that I was asking, like, okay, are they just gonna, like, what happens if they decide, yes, you're a witch, we have proof? Are they gonna burn her at the stake? Are they going to evict her from the town? Like, what? There's not really precedence for this. Alright. Can I please finish this silly quest? Pretty please, Zephyr. With the cherry on top. Then I'll go feed my chickens.
I sure like having a gemstone-educated witch around. Francis and I are gonna make some beautiful whirly gigs together.
You would just say, yep, I'm a witch, I will curse you if you come to my house, and then just pack and leave, because you don't want to find out what they do to witches. Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing, too. The more this goes on, the more that different people keep getting accused, the worse it gets, because it's like, okay, the first time it was kind of like, this is ridiculous, I don't even know what you're talking about, but the more it keeps happening, the more numb the townsfolk are getting to it. To the point where, yeah, like, what happens if they're going to literally chase you out of town? And of course, the ferry is broken. So good luck leaving silently in the middle of the night. I must say, I do enjoy in this game how the townsfolk talk about what's going on. Like, in Stardew Valley, you're gonna get the same boilerplate messages from the townsfolk, like, all the time. But in this game, because the plot keeps moving and the story keeps telling itself, they're gonna talk about it. I guess you'd have to learn to live in the woods. There are woods, right? There are. That's where the witches live. That's where the witches do their witchy things in secret. Alright, we are looking for the magical device in the mines that I can fix, maybe, and it will tell us where gemstones are. I forget what floor it's on, though, is the problem. Aha, is that it? This is it. Repair. Oh wait, you spend coal on it? What? Oh, that's cool. Gimme.
This thing's...
Once a day. You get a free gemstone if you spend some coal. I can dig it. I was stuck on that quest for a while, but I didn't realize at first. They gave me the quest before I had access to the area I needed to go to do the quest. But yeah, Elle, we are talking about our own witch sonas. And how, because there's already an herbalist, I think I would be a siren.
This faded old ticket stub. It's dated 10 years ago.
Parker's sitting at a bus stop in the city. Notices a pretty blonde lady next to him. Oh no, she's fainted. He catches her just as she falls. Her eyes flutter open. She says,
I said, I'm so embarrassed, I guess I forgot to eat today. That's what I told him. It wasn't true. I had been training with a high priestess of a coven in the city. One of my spells just went a bit sideways and I passed out. I never really thought of it this way. But the first thing I ever said to Parker was a lie, and I've been lying to him ever since. He really kept that ticket stub all this time?
Oof.
Parker made this, Farseer. Do you think it might tell you something?
Parker spends a lot of time carving these. It's what he does when he wants to think something through. He's trying to sort out memories that aren't memories, or maybe they're dreams he doesn't know. He thought he saw Lena in a cloak But that doesn't make sense to him. Must have been a dream.
It wasn't a dream. He saw me. It was months ago. I cast a memory charm on him. I had no choice, you see? I had no choice.
Oh, Lena.
Don't judge me, Tara. I did what I had to do to protect us all.
It's deep.
I'll take those items,
This
Novice.
hurts.
This is my burden to bear. I'll have the incantation ready before Giveth's trial, but one way or another, this won't be the end of it. I can see that now.
Hooray! You stand
Every
by
time I
being
come
the
home
problem.
from Coven,
It's
Angus
fair.
gets super quiet. I can tell he wants to ask me something.
I'm sure he's just curious. I had a million questions for my grandma when I found out about all this, too.
I'm gonna guess you would go for like a tooth motif on your mask and or eyeballs. Maybe a lightning. I genuinely am gonna sit down and draw myself a witch Sona mask. I would do it at the end of stream, except I'm trying to focus on finishing this game. Do you guys think the purple guy does evil magic? No, no, never. Couldn't be. Hello, Natalia. Don't worry about me. Well, we fixed everything up pretty well before Giva's trial, so I would like to see if we can play through her trial. Catch me outside doing zappy hands. You're walking back from the Coven in town, past all the neighborhood watch folks, and you are just, like, shooting off little lightning bolts, left and right.
I'm sleepy.
Me too, Tara, me too. Sleepy. Usually at people. To each their own. Come on. Make it more sweet potato vodka. As I can. We're out of toadstools. We're out of that. Sorry. Just static shock. Don't think too much about it. I don't have any new magic gizmos that I can make. Oh, I got mail, huh? Hi there, it's Lena. A little birdie told me you might be getting serious about a certain someone. Stop by the shop and I'll explain a little custom we have here in Fairhaven. We're gonna find out about the Fairhaven proposal? I mean, I do have to sort out my feelings about the fact that I have to lie to Giva. And also, I don't really want to put a proposal over her head while she's dealing with being accused of being a witch. I feel like that would be inappropriate. Even if I wasn't a witch, it would not be great timing to try to make this about me and make it about us. I should be there for her for support. It's weird to me that the animals act the same way they do in snow that they would in rain, but snow does not water your crops. It's not wet enough snow, I guess. I don't know if you would want the snow to water your crops, though. Wouldn't that, like, be too cold for them? I don't know. I am not an actual farmer. I play almost all the farming sims, but I am not an actual farmer. And we'll be switching gears. Tomorrow we will be playing a different magical farming sim. We'll be playing Harvestella, which has a lot more combat and sci-fi. It's a bit more high action, while this seems to be like a soap opera. And it's getting good. In Ooblets, the snow froze the crops. That feels like it would be bad if that happened. I mean, you do have a greenhouse, but as you can see, crop space is incredibly limited in this game as a whole. Like, that's kind of the whole challenge. Like, the whole challenge of this game is the fact that you have very limited crop space. But they make up for it by having you do all sorts of other things.
Are you going to run out of things to sell, Lena?
Oh, I keep stores in the basement just in case there are regular ferry delays. I never thought it would go completely out of service, though.
When are they gonna fix that?
So, have you repaired a gem finder yet?
Yes, and it really worked.
I knew they would. It's too bad they only work on the mine level they're on. If you want to fix up some more, I can sell you more enchanted silver wire anytime.
Hooray!
Heard you've got a new witch in the coven. Must be a strange thing to just find out you're magical one day. We goblins have plenty of time to get used to that idea.
Yeah. Okay, I need more wool weed. You could get a space heater to unfreeze your crops? I mean, that does make sense. It does make sense. Silly as it might sound.
Cameron means well with the free soup. He means well with everything, but I just can't trust the Book of the Mind. On the other hand, free soup...
You know, Wesley, you got a point. Wesley is a man of culture, as it turns out. Okay. Is Lena not working today? Yes, it's closed Thursdays. I haven't seen Thomas working. I was hoping I could buy some cotton seeds from him. He used to sell them. Let's go to the woods. Clean up. You wondered if he likes cereal. I don't know. I don't know. He's a big fan of wine. He's a big fan of his detective novels. He likes the epic poems. I mean, he likes free soup. So whether or not he likes cereal is, anyone's guess.
Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag.
That didn't really rhyme. saves me from having to spam the spacebar. I don't know if I have to stop by during work hours? Yes. You will only tell me about how to propose during work hours. I guess Giva and I are getting pretty close. I still have mixed feelings, especially now watching Lena struggle in her marriage with Parker, realizing just how much she's had to lie to him. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's a pretty heavy thing to have to cast a memory charm on your own life partner because they saw you in a robe and mask and didn't know what was going on. I can't do that to Giva.
Violet keeps telling me I won't blow myself up, but that's just because she's already so good at everything.
Francis makes me laugh. Every time he tries out a new potion, he checks with me to make sure he won't poison himself.
Don't make fun of the new witchlet.
You know, we should put up a sign that says, "No wraiths allowed on this plane of existence."
Can wraiths read?
I don't know, but they'll feel our intentions.
I think they already do, Violet. That's the problem.
Mind that no one finds your sanctum.
You said that already.
It's crazy that Francis is one of us, officially. He always brings some good vibes to the party.
The nights get longer, and the wellspring gets harder and harder to balance.
It's times is tough. What can I say? That's all I wanted was the wool weed. We're gonna try to get through Giva's trial tonight. That's my goal.
Is it time for...
Yes. Is it time? Yes. Go to bed. So I guess it can rain in the winter. I mean, we are literally getting that right now, IRL, where I live. still need to find more tea seeds. Yeah, so I was not expecting the game to get as heavy-duty and dramatic as it did. Was that something you were anticipating in a witchy farming sim? I don't know. I guess I don't tend to think of farming sims as games with very powerful plot lines, but this one has been unprecedented. Two more days. Oh, you have a quest for me, huh?
Oh, how lucky you stopped in. I've got an awesome Seton family mushroom pierogi recipe just waiting for potatoes and mushrooms.
I thought you were Scottish, not Polish?
Oh, Mom's side is from Poland. Although we did try filling them with haggis once, which I would not recommend. If you can help me out, I'll give you a cut of the sale price and some carb-loaded goodness to take home.
Hey, guess what?
Ooh, is that what I think it is?
Yep.
Yes. Here's your potatoes and mushrooms.
Yay! These pierogies are gonna be so awesome. Here's your cut and some croissants. You must be starving.
How did you know I am starving?
Parker says he saw Giva up to something suspicious. And why shouldn't we believe him? Who knows what she's up to all alone in that mountain pass?
Scientific research?
It's a good cover story, that's for sure.
You miss pierogies? Are you not able to eat pierogies anymore? My sister eats pierogies very regularly. Gluten.
Do you think it's too late to join up with Emmy and Finn and disrupt Otto's life in every possible way? Ask him for a friend.
A friend. We're friends. No. She's really cute. You like her hair? She is cute. I like Violet. We have a fun relationship, Violet and Tara.
I don't know what to think. Parker is one of my most faithful members. I trust his judgment. But I can't believe Giva is a witch. I mean, a malcontent. I just can't believe it. Maybe he saw someone else?
Or maybe all of these witch trials have gotten out of hand.
I fear you may be right.
See, when Cameron is agreeing with us, something is off. Can you date Violet? I think so. But let me confirm. No, you cannot. You can only befriend Violet. Anyone who has multiple hearts like this is a marriage candidate. But if they have less, they are not eligible. I'm very curious. Shay and you are on the same train and now you're sad. Yeah, Lucavi was also very distraught that he could not romance Violet. Hey, Lena!
Hi, Lena. I got your note. So, what is this custom you mentioned?
Well, I've mentioned that my ancestors are commemorated in the statue in the town square, right?
I know all about them.
Oh, well, I won't bore you with the details again then. This story is a legend now, but the tradition continues. There is a mold of the original ring in Francis's shop that you can buy. Bring that with some medals to Natalia, and she can make you an authentic Fairhaven engagement ring. Good luck.
Okay, but here's the thing. One, I still do not like the idea of having to lie to Giva. I don't like it. It doesn't sit right with me. Two is, she's dealing with so much right now from the trial that it would not be fair to propose to her under these circumstances. I have 4. I need 1 more, dang it. What did I need again? I think I need everything, pretty much. No, I just need the pearl dust. And then I need more wool weed. More of the witch weed, pretty please. I love our blessed cataclysm. She is amazing. She's everything. So let's go buy the engagement ring mold so that we can get the quest on our radar.
I heard about the candles you made. Thank you for looking after Juliet and Sophia. I wish everyone treated them with the same kindness as you.
Me too. Hi, sweetheart. I have nothing weird in my pocket.
Living near an onsen in wintertime is an unexpected delight. I feel like I'm on holiday in Iceland.
I made you some tea, sweetheart.
You must be a mind reader.
Definitely not the crystal ball in my basement. Nope. Nope, couldn't be that. We're gonna go to bed early.
Time for bed.
Because I would love to get on with the trial. One more day. Zephyr is open. And I at least can check in my inventory, which is nice. Yeah, and I don't love the fact that you can't change the layout in here at all. The greenhouse just is what it is. The game can't give you more than that. Actually... I'm pretty sure I completed the tasks. I mean, I'm fairly certain I did complete those tasks.
Could Giva really be a witch? She's so young. I can't imagine her being much of a threat.
A threat to what?
Our community, of course.
Going to the spa isn't really my thing. Who has that kind of free time? People without kids, maybe. But the onsen on a cold day? It's a perfect little escape.
Do you have any more tea?
I thought Parker was cool. What gives? One night, we had a bunch of beers at Damon's and got super deep into board carpentry. What happened to that guy? Where'd this other Parker come from?
I'm wondering the same thing, Kai.
I wish I could tell you, Kai. That's right. Is Zephyr open today? Yes. I feel like I've lucked out with a lot of the winter quests. They ask me for things and I already have them.
I would help you if I could, Natalia. I just don't have any wood to spare in my shop right now.
Curse that unreliable fairy. I'll never have enough coal to make it before my next shipment comes. Oh, Tara, any chance you have some spare wood I could burn down into charcoal? I can't keep my forge hot enough without it.
I sure do. Here, let me give you the wood first.
Hi,
You did
Tara.
ask.
Did you bring the wood?
Here's your wood, Natalia. Will it make enough charcoal?
Yes, this should be enough. It'll burn down just before I run completely out of my last batch of coal. Lucky timing. You believe in luck, Tara?
I believe in luck, but I think you can't just rely on it. You've got to help it along.
Yes. Messenger Cameron says something similar. How you can have the best shoes, but you still have to walk the path. The old babka who held onto my great-grandpa's hammer all those years said, when I picked it up, my luck would get better. I think she was right. After all, I live in this beautiful place now, and I've made such wonderful friends. Like you, Tara.
Hooray! Hooray! We have another bestie. Hey, bestie. Can you help me make a wedding ring?
Hi, Natalia. Can you make a wedding ring using this mold?
Oh, I sure can, but bring me some raw materials first.
I don't think I want to start... I don't want to make it yet, because I don't want to accidentally make the ring while Giva is still dealing with the trial. So we are going to go to bed very early. Sorry, I lied. I lied on the internet. We're gonna go visit Zephyr first. And I don't think we fed our chickens, so of course we can't go to sleep. Not before we take care of the babies. I know I'm a liar. What's wrong with me, chat? Dang it, I didn't make the pearl dust. I lied again. I can't believe I would just go and tell lies on the internet like that. I am breaking everyone's heart, mine included. Because I need to go grind up the pearls. How to traumatize Steven Universe fans. 3, 2, 1. I have ground the pearls. Gotta feed the babies. Has to happen. I'm gonna make the, whatchamacallit. We're gonna make it to the trial, but we have to stop to feed the babies. And that is one thing I like about this game. You can save at any point in the day. The game actually auto-saves. So you can't choose to save scum even if you wanted to. Alright, the babies are fed. Possibly the most important task. Because these little guys depend on me. Now we're out of wool weed. Go figure. No. Dang it, Tara. Tara! Pick up your dirt! The downside to just pressing the space bar instead of clicking, because it will go after whatever it wants to go after.
Should I go to bed?
Yes. We supported Giva today. We talked to her, we gave her some tea. Now let's go support our partner at her trial.
Are you kidding? You can't seriously think that Giva is guilty just because she's not from here. You're not from here. See? Tara doesn't think Giva's a malcontent, do you, Tara?
Of course she's not.
You and Tara just want to see the best in people. But Lena, honey, there are real malcontents in this town. Would you want malcontents getting to the kids?
Oh, Parker. They already have.
What?
I'm a malcontent. A witch.
You can't be serious.
I hope Lena knows what she's doing.
Let me prove it. Parker Johnson, see what is true. Release the wraith that's binding you.
Wait. What was I saying about Giva?
It worked.
What were you saying about being a witch?
Are you gonna tell everyone?
Tell them what, Lena? That my wife of 10 years is a witch and that I didn't know because she never told me?
Parker, wait!
I don't think I should have seen that, but I did, so, come inside. Have some tea.
That's sweet, Tara, and it's what Hazel would have said. But I can't. Are you ready to go to Giva's trial?
As much as I can be.
That's how I feel too. At least Parker isn't possessed by a wraith anymore. Hazel used to say to me, if you have a problem, you can't go around it. You can't go under it. You can't go behind it. You can only go through it.
Let's go through it then.
Mind if I sit with you?
Of course not.
May I have everyone's attention? Parker spoke to me earlier. He'd like to take back what he said about Miss Joshi.
I'm sorry. This wasn't my finest moment.
Oh, thank goodness you've come to your senses.
What is with this town and people changing their minds at crucial times? Not that I'm complaining.
So the matter of Miss Joshi is concluded. Does anyone have something to add?
Yes, I think it's time to talk about you, Otto.
We welcome you into our town, we go to your consciousness center, we fund your soup kitchen, and now this, Messenger?
Sometimes I lock up the consciousness center fairly late. On more than a few occasions, I've seen Otto sneaking out of the mayor's mansion and into the woods. The very woods he says he distrusts.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Nah, I've seen him do it too.
Dad?
I've told you time and time again, you've gone too far. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Mayor Soft, you've done more than anyone else in this community to sow discord, whether you meant to or not. I have to agree with Cameron and Bruno.
All right, all right. I have been going into the woods, it's true, but it's not what you think. I've been meeting someone.
You've been doing what?
No, not like that. It was years ago.
You're cheating on me?
I was out walking in the woods, and I met this masked woman who said I was meant for great things. She said she'd help me obtain them, but in exchange, I had to help her. And then she forced a ring onto my finger.
I'm sure she didn't force you.
Whenever I needed to do her a favor, the ring would burn. It wouldn't stop until I found her in the woods.
How long has this been going on?
Well, 10 years?
10 years is a long time to be led astray, Otto. Long enough for you to realize the wrong you were doing.
You try making smart decisions when your finger is burning.
I had an owie.
Could you please escort Otto to his house?
Well, we all have a lot to think about now. Let's draw this meeting to a close. Whew.
I'm so confused. Who was that woman Otto was talking about?
A witch, I assume, but not one of us. It couldn't be. I'm sorry, Tara. I have to go try to make things right with Parker. I'll see you at the circle.
Good luck.
Hooray! I think. Wow. That's a lot to process that just happened at the end there. Oh wow. We might be able to finish this game in one more. Yeah, so much happened in just like 3 minutes, and you will notice that Messenger Cameron was not possessed. He didn't have the green glow. He was not possessed, and he was not just like accusing Otto of being a witch. He was just pointing out, this is your town, and you are the mayor, and you are leading literal witch hunts at your constituents, and you're encouraging it. Hi, Windu. We're kind of flabbergasted by what's going on in Wildflowers right now. We'll drop a shout out, and you caught us just in time to find someone to raid. It is getting pretty wild, I do say so myself. And we are also talking a little bit about the upcoming Stardew Valley collab. We have a couple of great people in the lineup so far. I'm going to make a command. Someone remind me to make a command. But if you're interested in playing Stardew Valley on the PC and raising money for charity, let me know. If you don't have the game, still let me know, because it is a cheap game, and I never have an issue throwing more money at Concerned Ape. I love his games. But let's look for someone to raid. Have a good night, Desi. Go ahead and copy and paste whichever raid message you have access to. We are going to raid Minuet, I believe a friend of Yeah Boomerang, who is playing Hades. Well, all right. It has been a stream that is absolutely for sure. You're gonna want to watch the VOD if you missed this, because it's like a soap opera with a farming sim built around it. I will be live tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. with some Harvestella. We'll see if I end up going live early like I did tonight, but Harvestella will be nice and chill, and then I'm away this weekend on a craft retreat. But I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I hope tomorrow treats you nicely, and keep going and growing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.